having a wonderful day. It's Joe Sky. In today's live stream, part three of mastering yourself and being self aware, we are getting into mental discipline and potentially mental awareness. I might blend two. Hope everyone is doing good. Hope everybody's having a great day. Let me know how is everyone doing. There's been a lot of tech issues, so let's do our best. So let me know how is everyone doing, and I want to welcome everyone. We're going to be getting into mental discipline, what it is, the purpose of it, and everything like that. So let's really be getting into this. Everyone. Mental awareness. Mental discipline, my bad. Mental discipline. Trolling. Alright, there it is. There it is, man. We want people to chat, we want people to talk, so by all means, don't be shy. Let's get to it. So, what is mental discipline? Building mental discipline is a muscle. That's the way I look at discipline. That's the way I look at it. Everyone's different. But for me, mental discipline or discipline in general is a muscle. That's what it is. And if you're someone who wants to build mental discipline, what you need to do is build it up. Slowly, it takes time. It's not perfection. But let's really break down what mental discipline really is, right? Because it's very important to become self-aware and to improve yourself and be the best version of you. Mental discipline is focusing on what matters, let go of distractions, stay grounded even when emotions are rising, and you keep showing up when motivation fades. Discipline is missing from many people, especially those who are relying on motivation. Motivation is good, great way to get started, but discipline is very important. And it's all about mental discipline, very, very important. It's not about controlling every thought, it's about choosing which thoughts get your attention and which don't. So, very important. Mental discipline is super, super important. Unfortunately, with the way honestly, I'm trying to moderate the chat right now. Maybe that's, I literally dropped this thing so low. It's a tripod. It's okay, you can see. It's all about hearing anyway. Gotta listen to the stuff. But what's going on, Carlos? How's it going? Practicing the pause. This is very important because controlling your thoughts are very important. What your thoughts give, what energy. Okay, I'm getting really distracted here. Nobody has said anything. Listen, guys, just deal with it, honestly. I don't know what to say. There's really nothing I can do about this. Unless I hold it up. But personally, I feel like we already got people saying stuff in the chat, honestly. Not a good way to start. Racist shit, by the way, in the beginning. I don't like that shit, Not in the mood. Alright, let's do it like this, right? Hopefully people stop trolling like that other guy. So, let's get to it. So, building mental discipline is focusing on what matters. It's letting go of distractions. It's staying grounded even when emotions are rising. So, very important here. You always want to show up regardless of what you're going through. Just like what I'm going through, right? We got to just keep going. It's all about giving into the right energy and giving into the right thoughts. Distractions, like some of the people in the chat, specifically one person, only one person, that's a distraction. I gotta focus. I gotta keep going. I cannot be distracted by haters or someone saying something like that. Very rude, you know. But you know, Carlos and Cole, you guys are cool. The other people in the chat, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't show up, but I'm glad people are here, and I hope everyone is doing good and having a great day. Let's keep going. What is one of the best ways to really start building mental discipline? And that is pause before reacting. Probably something I should have did a minute ago. Pausing is very important. You know, it's just look at your current thoughts, look at what you're currently thinking, and just pause. Stop reacting and just pause. Very important right there, right? You know, journaling your mind, writing things down is super important and super powerful. Very, very powerful, you know? But we need to do more than that though, right? Because how do we go about building mental discipline? Or really discipline in general? So, if discipline within itself, to me, is like, discipline's a muscle. So, if you're trying to improve mental, you need to start looking at where the energy is going, where the thoughts are going. Where the thoughts are going, that's where energy is going. So, it's not about controlling your thoughts. It's about controlling, well, I wouldn't say controlling, but it's choosing which thoughts get your attention and which don't. So when people are, or I say when your thoughts are, a lot of thoughts going in, and you are just giving the wrong ones the energy, we're going in the wrong direction. What we want to do is go in the right direction. And we do that by giving our energy to what matters. And we do that by focusing and being present. So when you get present, you're journaling, you're writing things down, whatever it is, whatever thoughts are coming in your day, whatever negativity, whatever thing is just not serving your higher self, whatever thoughts are consuming your mind every single day, regardless of what it is, write that down and put an X on it or something. Remove that from your mind. That's what we want to do. We also want to start, and again, when it comes to building discipline, right, we also want to realize that it's a muscle. So most people, when it comes to January 1st, the New Year's, what do most people do? Most people are jumping in on a big program. They're jumping in right into a really hard, a really hard workout routine that they didn't build up towards, they didn't work towards, they didn't plan. They just jumped right into it. Because of that, that's why a lot of people give up. Why? Because mentally it gets tough. That's the problem. They didn't build up enough discipline muscles. Like, that's what I like to say. They don't build enough discipline muscle. So when you first go to the gym, what you want to do is start small and start being consistent at that level. Instead of trying to do so many things at once, start small and be consistent on that, and then eventually make things harder. Eventually raise the difficulty and stay consistent on that. So very, very important. And that is easily one of the best ways of building discipline. Very, very important. I want to thank a lot of people who showed up to the stream and tuned in. How do we have more likes than viewers? I don't know. That's weird. Normally I get more people than likes. So I don't know what's up with that. But at the end of the day, yeah, thankful for everyone who tuned in and stuff like that. Pretty much gonna just end this stream, honestly. Thank you for tuning in.